Star Wars Battlefront from EA and DICE is out, and people are already talking about it. It took a while for the reviews to come out, but people are, pointing out pros and cons and what have you. Erika, I'm sure you've played.
I actually did get a chance to play the beta for Battlefront when it came out, and it feels really good. It's pretty typical of a shooter game, which I'm not good at shooters, but it's Star Wars, and the world is really rich, and it looks beautiful, and it's really fun to play if you have a bunch of friends playing, and it's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to playing it with everybody now.
This is by far not the only Star Wars game that there is to talk about. There are many out there, good and bad. So what I want to talk about with you is maybe our favorite and least favorite Star Wars games ever. I'm going to throw it out right now. I liked Knights of the Old Republic very much. Is that the one?
Knights of the Old Republic.
Did I take it from you?
Well, no. It's okay. My answer is a lot weirder than that one.
Oh, good.
That one is an amazing game. It's just classic BioWare with rich story, rich world. It's the gold standard for Star Wars games, just because you can explore that world that we love so much. But my answer to the Star Wars game that I played the most of is probably the 1983 Atari Star Wars game in the arcades. Now, this is a game where it looks essentially like a skin of asteroids. So it's just like the bare outlines of you're flying through the trenches.
You're talking about.
And then there's the sounds and an Alec Guinness sound alike. It says, "Use the Force, Luke." And but here's the thing: when it was released in arcades, most of the consoles were cockpits. So you climb in. And you have the joystick, and it makes you feel like you're a pilot. Yeah, so that's the one, the quintessential Star Wars gaming experience for me.
Pretty old school.
Really old school. It's
pretty
if
solid.
you go play, it's probably not a good game, but gosh, I really enjoyed being in that cockpit as a fighter pilot.
I mean, there are plenty of good games as well. Like TIE Fighter was a good game. The original Battlefront, which I already brought up, great game. But there are also some not great games, and I'm curious to know what you think is the worst. I don't want to say the worst.
I remember that there was some sort of probably not the worst by a long shot, but there was an NES game, I think it was, or a Super Nintendo game where it was just really, really hard to get through. I remember playing that one.
A lot of NES games were super hard.
Yeah, they were very punishing. I didn't.
And I think we forget that in modern gaming, because it's just it's different. It's not. I'm not saying it's not hard, but it's a different kind of hard. Like back in the day, they didn't even know how to program extra lives. Yeah, so it was a little bit harder. But then you had the cool things like cheat codes and stuff like that usually are DLC these days. I would say, I haven't played it yet, but I've heard there's a terrible fighting game that was released in 1997. I would like to play it so I could see how terrible it is. I'm going to probably point to, right now there are several mobile games available, which are pretty much, I'm not going to name check, but it's pretty much a Star Wars overlay of something that already existed, and it's not well done, It's more or less like a graphical overlay, and I feel like it's a money grab, basically, and it just doesn't have the heart and soul of a great game, which I'm sure many of you will say about the new Battlefront in the comments, because I've read them before.
Yeah, what do you think of the new Battlefront?
I haven't played it all yet, so I don't really have a solid review for that. Audience, what is your least favorite and your most favorite Star Wars game? Did we mess up which the best ones are? Let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.